Alrighty, I'm back with a video. Just want to make an announcement here about the live stream tomorrow. We had a little bit of change of plans. I don't think Tim is going to be with us tomorrow, so I'm going to actually host the live stream on my channel. But I'm going to have JT on tomorrow, so it's going to be me and him doing the live stream together. JT does, YouTube channel. Jacob uh, Thompson. I'm sorry, not Thomas. I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, but yeah, that's going to be the live stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So, just letting everybody know about that. So, but anyway, let's get into the video. Well, uh, I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this first line here, and I'm going to say something about it. It says, Jim Bakker, God chose Trump so Christians can prepare for the end times. Let me say something about that. Well, I agree with him. You say, what? How? How can you agree with him? Well, let me just put it this way. There's this idolatry in America, okay, among professing Christians. This idolatry that somehow, America's going to be brought back. Trump's the golden calf. It's funny. These same Christians a few years ago were so obsessed with the Antichrist. Obama's the Antichrist. They were calling for it and all that stuff in the New World Order. And now some of these people now have backed off on all that and think that all of a sudden now this guy is in office and somehow America's going to be brought back. The whole MAGA movement, make America great again. You're pretty delusional. It just shows you that it shows you that these people are not saved. And I have a theory on this, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on it as well. I believe this is part of the strong delusion for America, And the reason why I say that is because God is really widening the rift right now. It's becoming so wide now between the truly saved and the false converts that it's becoming so apparent. The ones that love the truth or the ones that love their idols. Okay, loving America like this, and wanting to come back, all that stuff, it's idolatry. It's not going to happen. We're in the end times. Whether you like it or not, America's never coming back. And you're idolizing this man and I'm idolizing America by wanting it to come back and just overthrow all of God's plans. See? So it shows the true nature of man's heart. It's wicked. So, and just read this again. God chose Trump so Christians can prepare for the end times. Well, which Christians are you talking about? The false professing Christians? Yeah, because he's preparing them for the end times to accept the Antichrist. They're going to fall right into a trap. Like I said, it's just a theory that it could be part of the strong delusion. I don't know. But this is interesting that this man just comes on the scene and all of a sudden these Christians are now backing off on the New World Order and, end times prophecy. I find that very weird, let's see here. Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 4, common verses. It says, For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap themselves teachers, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned on to fables. Now, Donald Trump is a Catholic. Okay, he's a trained Jesuit, from Fordham University. That's apparent. But the thing is that all these people think Trump's now some sort of Christian, and I block people that support Trump. I don't want nothing to do with you. You really think that you're gonna get America back, all that stuff. America's coming back. There's gonna be a revival in America. You're quite deceived. Okay, but like I said, the gap between the saved and the lost is widening even more, and and this right here is basically saying that these people are going to accept the Antichrist. Jim Bakker, God chose Trump so Christians can prepare for the end times. Yeah, false Christians, professing Christians, to get ready to accept the Antichrist, or to go through the tribulation, whatever you want to call it. But I want to show you something here on Facebook. Now I want to say this. I didn't do a mental illness Monday this week because of Christmas. Okay. I spent time with, my wife, and, I just felt like it was appropriate that I would do that. So that's why I didn't do one last week. So I'm going to bring it back this coming Monday. But, yeah, look at this right here. Christians for Trump. 459K, 459,000 subscribers. Almost 500,000. Uh, Christians for Donald Trump, 448K. Again, close to the same number. Christian conservatives for Trump, 82K like this. Evangelicals for Trump, 154K. Catholics for Trump, that's kind of funny. 20K. Blacks for Trump. Christian bikers for Trump. Okay, 7.4, 7,000. Catholic Christians for Trump, 180 likes. They're not doing so hot. Women for Trump. Secular Turks for Trump. I have no idea what that is. Here's another one. Christians for Trump. 888 likes. Christians for a sustainable economy. What's the Bible say about having the cares of this? Being consumed with the cares and affairs of this life. Let's move on. See if there's any more. Christians for Trump. Christians against Trump. There's only 1,000 on that one. The Christian left. Yeah, I like that really works. Christian Democrats. Sure. Trump for prison. That's kind of funny. Christians for Trump, 7,000. Christians stand with Trump, 9,000, almost 10,000 likes. Christians who didn't vote for Trump, only 47 likes. Not very popular, are they? I'm a Christian and I'm proud. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah, Christians for Trump. I don't have any logical Christians for Trump. You gotta like that, Let's see if there's any more. Oh, look at that blasphemous statement. Christians for Donald Jehovah Trump. What? Christian conservative patriotism, 71,000 likes. But yeah, I mean, you get the picture. I mean, there's so many people that have just, that have just flocked to this golden calf, and you try to tell them that Donald Trump is a Catholic, or you try to tell them that God, so God's just going to overthrow the New World Order and his second coming. Are you kidding me? And they'll get all mad at you. These people will actually get mad and throw a fit, and but whatever. But it's just interesting. Let's just go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And the thing is, you're an idolater if you're holding on to this stuff. What's an idol? Something you put before God, because you're putting this stuff, America, Trump, all that stuff, this revival, America's coming back. It's idolatry. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? You're putting that before God's plans. Are you kidding me? And the same people were calling for the New World Order a few years ago and saying it's about to happen. We're at the end. We're at the end days, the end times. Weird. But 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10. And with all deceivableness and of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, and that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. What are these people doing? They're having pleasure in unrighteousness. See, they don't really want to see Jesus Christ come back. No, they want their country to keep going and things to keep going like they are. It's wicked. They have pleasure in unrighteousness. Is it part of the strong delusion? I don't know. It's just, I'm just throwing it out there and letting you guys see what you guys think about it. It's just interesting that it's like this guy shows up on the scene, and God sends this guy down here to look like a Christian, act like a Christian, talk like a Christian, to see who really is truly, saved. See who it really hits. He already knows, but you get my point here. Testing the hearts of men. But yeah, and you see a lot of people now, a lot of street preachers, they support Trump. Go figure. No surprise there. Birds of a feather flock together, you know what I mean? They're papists. But And it's funny, you have a lot of these evangelists and stuff like that. They're a big supporter of Trump. You know, Jim Baker, Mr. Bosta guy. You know, with his big old bucket of porridge. You know, can I have some porridge, sir? No thanks. I don't want to. I'm good. I think I'll live another day because if I eat that stuff, I might die. Stuff is disgusting. It's just what's the word for it? It's like military food or whatever. I can't think of what it's called, but it's stuff that you should not be eating every day. It's really bad for you. I just can't remember the name of it. Um, but yeah, Jim Baker's a huckster. You know, he's always just trying to sell you something. But you know, getting back to this again, you know, these people are so deceived and so delusional that you can't tell them that Jesus Christ is coming back. You know, they're too busy painting American flags on Second Chronicles 7:14. You know, saying, "Oh, see, this is talking about America's my people. They humble themselves." You know, and yeah, you know, if we just get it's just like, oh, Trump is coming back in America. He's bringing America back. We're just going to have Christian revival in America. Yeah, sure, okay. Keep believing that. You know, God's just showing who's really saved and who's not by this. Okay. Um, I guarantee I can go find true believers, that don't support Trump. Okay. And the ones that do support Trump are lost. I'm convinced of that now. Because it's like I said, were once believing that they were once believing in the end times, the New World Order, all that stuff, and now this golden calf shows up. Now they're bow down and worshiping it. Kind of interesting, right? It's like history repeats itself. So, but that's going to be it. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that's continued to support me and through these rough times. I really appreciate it. So that's all I want to say.